Okay, I'm gonna get these mint leaves on my dehydrator trays. I'm not sure how many, I grabbed 3 out. And then for any type of herbs, you want to do kind of low and slow, so you pretty much do it like 95 degrees. Oh my gosh, it smells so good. So I can't believe the size of these. I picked all the big ones and left the small ones. And I don't know if you saw, but it is starting to take extra root. So I washed these and then I dried them the best I could. It's no big deal. So there's one. I'm gonna open this up and then I'll show you the last tray going in. There's one. And I think there's gonna be maybe like 2.5 trays. These are giant. Look at the size of these. Sorry for the lighting in here. This is my dehydration station downstairs. And had a busy day today. I pressure canned 12 quart size of chicken legs and then crock pot meal and made some spiced rum vanilla with some Madagascar beans that I bought and let that steep. And we had bought, we made a Costco run and bought a giant thing of the spiced rum, the Kirkland brand. And so there's that. Yeah, I should have like 2.5 trays. This is going in my Kasori. Just, I love it. It's similar to, I don't know, it's kind of Kasori and Excalibur are like the two top ones. So, these last few on here. And then I'm just gonna set it and forget it and let it go overnight. Right now it's about 7:30 at night. So I'm thinking they'll be done by morning. Let me switch the angle so you can see my Kasori. Okay, I'm gonna get this last tray in. So right now I have 3 trays. And then, like I said, I'm gonna do, so time and temp. So I'm gonna go down to 95. And then time, I'm gonna do 12 hours. So it'll be ready tomorrow morning and hit start. So there we go. We'll see you in 12 hours. Mint. Okay, let's check it out. They definitely need a little more time. They're still kind of flimsy. I mean, they're like, you know, decently dried, but I think I'm gonna put them on for another few hours. But I like to do it, like I said, low and slow. So I'm still gonna keep it at 95. And then let's do the time, oops, and time. Let's do it for another 4 hours. Let's try that. Okay, and then we'll try it in a little bit. Okay, the 4 hours are up, and I actually did an experiment. So a couple of days ago, actually, I think it was 4 days ago, I actually had plucked some more mint off of my plant, and I let them air dry. And I feel like it's been 4 days, and it definitely, everything is dry. And then just to show you, don't have the greatest light in here, but everything looks good. And then if you want to do a side-by-side comparison, so like here's a dehydrated and here's an air dried. They're very similar. And yeah, so I'm going to get these upstairs and I'm going to get them kind of shredded up and I'm going to make some tea out of them. Okay, friends, so I have out my designated coffee grinder. It's actually, that's my spice grinder. I got it at a thrift store. And then I have my hot pot out to make some tea. And then I just wanted to show you the several different things that you can purchase to make your own tea bags with your herbs in your garden. So I've got this one. I've got this one, which is really cool. It like hangs in your cup, which you'll see. And then kind of the traditional tea ball. course, mine has a cat on it. And then this one is also really cool, and it fits right inside your glass. So, and then you steep it. So I'm going to get these off of the trays, and then these as well. These are my separate ones that I've been drying for at least 4 days or so, but it went through the same method where I rinsed them off, and then I wanted to do an experiment and see how many days it took. Just basically sitting on the counter. Actually, they were sitting on my kitchen table, and then these were put in the dehydrator, and they look great. So I'm gonna get them in my chopper. So let's start with these. And then whatever coffee grinder that you're using, just make sure and don't go over the limit. Mine has a specific level. And then I'm going to put this in the tea in a little clamp jar to keep it nice and fresh. I grabbed this one at a thrift store. It's a really good Kilner. I thought it was really cute. So let's get that open. And then I just grabbed my funnel, my trusty funnel, just to make sure I don't waste a single ounce. Okay, so I'm gonna get this on. I'm gonna get this plugged in, my extension cord. Okay, and I'm just gonna grind it up here quick. Okay, and so I actually left it just a little more coarse. You can see that. And, oh, it smells amazing. So I'm gonna put this in here. And all of those just made one little blip of an amount here, but that's okay. I have plenty more. And the reason why I wanted to make tea, so tea, mint specifically, you can have it hot or cold, and it has wonderful medicinal benefits. It's great for your immune system. It's great for relieving congestion if you're sick. It also relieves nausea, you know, kind of like in the, you know, ginger type too. So if you like mint, peppermint, etc., should be absolutely caffeine free, so you can drink it at night. Mint is so good for migraine headaches. Essential oils you can rub right on your temple, and cooling body temperature. So, you know, with the hot days coming up, just make some nice iced tea, but make it mint, and it really helps. And of course, it's really good for your stomach in general. So, all right, I'm gonna get these in here and just filling it up to the capacity that it states. And yeah, I just picked this coffee grinder up at a thrift store, of course. If you haven't seen my Goodwill haul video, I will link that at the end in the cards. It's really fun to find different treasures. I mean, this is a great one. It's a Cuisinart. You can actually store the coffee in this. It came with a lid and everything. So, yeah. Oops, I think I got a little too much in here. All right. All right, let's get to grinding. That in, and here, let's get this filled up. So I'm not sure what type of tea that you like, but it's so fulfilling to say that I actually grew this. I dried it out, and now I'm mincing it up, and I am making my own tea. This way you know exactly what's in it. That's kind of always my motto. If you can make it and not buy it, that's always a plus, especially these days with everything, with the prices of everything so high. All right, so next load. Okay, and looks like probably the final load. And then we'll get to making some tea. You know what, actually, while I'm doing this, I'm gonna get my pot plugged in. Okay. And there it goes, it's starting. Don't want to waste one little ounce of this. And of course, mint, you know, you can make some fun drinks and such out of it, but I'm using it specifically for tea. Cold tea, hot tea, what have you. Get in there. Okay, and again, I just kind of left it a little bit chunkier, if you can see that. I'm gonna unplug this. Meanwhile, my water is warming up. This to the side. Slide this over. And then yeah, there's so many different fun ones. I found this kind of at a specialty shop where you can actually do coffee as well. So I'm doing a cold brew video, so I'll link that as well. And it just kind of shows directions on the back. Yes, it is that easy. And it comes with a ton of different filters. Yeah, I mean, I think I found this at a thrift store for $2.50. So it's kind of fun. So you fill it up and then you hang it on the top of your cup as it steeps. How cute is that? So that's one version. And then you actually can make your own bags. So I think I found this at like a TJ or Home Goods, and it just tells you this, you know, step 1, 2, 3. So toss a fat scoop of loose tea in your filter, fold over the top, and then dip your tea in mug for 3 to 5 minutes and enjoy. And then it shows how you can put it in. So one filter brews 2 liters of iced tea, great for brewing jugs of sun tea, etc. Okay, this is almost done. I should be done talking. All right, let me get my spoon. I've got some fun spoons here, my little bamboo spoons. And yeah, so not much. It doesn't look like much, but that's okay. So let's see. So the other one that I do like as well, it literally sits right on the top. But I think I want to do the fun one that hangs in the pot. So let's get a couple scoops. 1, 2, okay. It's done here. Kind of that looks like about a tea bag, doesn't it? Maybe one more. I'll get some of the finer stuff in there. And like I said, you can use this stuff for coffee as well. Okay. So I'm gonna hang it. And I'm gonna pour. Just taking my time. And it's already turning green and lovely. And then I'm gonna go up to the top so it kind of soaks in it for a little bit. How fun is this? Okay, it's kind of floating. And then I'm gonna set my timer for 3 minutes and I'll be right back. Okay, the 3 minutes are up and it's looking a lovely green. And I just wanted to pull out some natural sweeteners if you wanted to. So you can add honey. This is maple syrup, that's actually from our friend's trees. And then there's stevia, monk fruit, etc. So you can definitely add what you like, but let's get sipping on this. Hey friends, let's get sipping on this. So it is a warm day, but I did let it cool down a little bit. And it is my sweet mint. And it tastes like the smell of the plant. So what an accomplishment. We grew that from seed, and then we picked it and let some of it air dry just on the counter. We did that, and that was about 4 days out on the counter on a paper towel after rinsing. And then the dehydrating part was low and slow, 95 degrees in the dehydrator for the first session was 14 hours, the second session was 4 hours, so a total of 18 hours. And then we minced it up in my coffee grinder that is specifically, I only use for spices, so remember that if you do that. But you can definitely mince it up in like a Magic Bullet or Ninja or just your blender. So I appreciate you stopping by my little channel. And so this video will be going in my dehydration station playlist, so check that out. And then I'll be linking a few other videos here. So thanks again for stopping by, and I will see you next time on Christine's Routines. Take care and God bless. And I do appreciate you stopping by, and if you if you hit like, yeah. Gosh, that is too bad. That was a good one. dehydrate it, and what else is there? I'm talking to myself. What have you. Oh, it was so close, so close.